If you ever find your partner a man, or you discover that your partner is cheating on you, is it possible you resist the urge to go fight the side chick? Fighting the side chick, it's some level of psychological denial. The first is you are making it look like your man was snatched, and because we all know that he's not a wallet or a purse or an handkerchief or a water bottle or something, that is an adult male who has the capacity to use his cognition to make a decision. So if an adult male decides to vibe and be on the street, it is unkind to go for the woman. Like it is your husband that owes you faithfulness and fidelity. It is your husband that said, I will be monogamous, because there is polygamy, there is polyandry, there is polyamorous, there is life. Do you understand? So if your husband said, I am making a commitment to be monogamous and be faithful to you, and he steps out of that commitment, what we should do is to call the man who gave his word to, have a conversation about what exactly is going on. Fighting the side chick also gives the feeling that because you know that you may be able to beat up another woman, that's why you're going for the side chick. Just imagine if you caught your husband with another man. So what if he's bisexual? Would you go for the man? At that point, I think wisdom will be profitable to direct, because that's when you will remember that without a black belt or some supernatural powers, you may return paralyzed. I know that this may be deeply painful, the fact that your husband stepped out of, your marital vow. But the question is, before you go fight the side chick, how many side chicks are you going to fight? If he has 5, 10, or 15, how many will you fight? Then can we really be real? We need to start having conversations with the people who hurt us, not secondary pain or something. If it is your husband that stepped out, your business is with your husband. Beating up other women, recording them naked, dragging them, you are trying to live in denial. You're trying to make it look like you are the problem, you seduced him. If not for you, this would not have happened, this and that. Face your man. That is the head of the home, head of the family, as they say. Do you understand? He is not an object that can be carried away or blown away. That is a full-grown adult who can decide to leave or to stay. Let's stop avoiding the real issues. I know that it gives you some psychological feeling. It just makes you feel better. That I'm just going to go and show her. I'm going to show her who does she think she is. We have the same body structure. We are this. I understand. But you and I know, I'm going to remove my glasses so that you can see me well. You and I know deep in your soul, in your conscience, that if there's anybody you should be having a conversation with, it is your husband. Let's start holding people accountable. Let's start letting people take responsibility for their actions. This script of they snatched, they snatched, they snatched is not a pen. It's not one bottle water or sweet. That is a man. Like a man. A man. Do you understand? Face the man. I can't even understand how women are fighting other women. Is it because you feel you can beat the person? You are just transferring aggression, and I understand it, but we can't keep this thing on. We can't keep this thing on. We can't keep beating ourselves, hurting, destroying, and almost killing ourselves. Some have even killed them. How many side chicks are you going to destroy? And then while fighting, have you ever thought of what if I die? Do you understand? Like, what if they even break my head and slash it into two? You know, what if I die fighting? This man that you feel you are trying to be territorial with, it's not even, he will get married. Then when a man steps out of a relationship, you should be addressing trust, loyalty, respect. That is the person who betrayed you. Let's take it easy. Because this street fighting that we are doing, you know, almost killing each other, how do you want to do this monthly? What if it's cheating every week? Are you going to beat 52 women every year? When are you really going to call our big daddy down? When are you going to have the conversation, that hard conversation you're scared of having? When are you going to have it? And then sometimes we're in denial because we don't want to accept that a relationship has ended, or a relationship is about to end, or we need to go for therapy. We don't want to accept it. So we're making it look like there's a third party, there's somebody who wants to put an asunder. It is what God has joined together. Sometimes some relationships are not even joined. And the fact that you went to church does not mean it was joined by God. Sometimes money joins, sometimes pain joins, sometimes pregnancy joins, sometimes adverse childhood experiences, a lot of things. And when that is the foundation, it's not a matter of asunder. Do you understand? So we must have some conversations, hard conversations. Sometimes we can fix these things with therapy if we accept that, you know what, power has changed hands. And we need to confront these issues. But we have enough of street fighting. We're almost seeing naked videos, pictures. Every month, somebody is launching an agenda on a side chick. These side chicks may not even know that these men are married. I've met people who didn't even have an idea that every time they were with the man, these side chicks may not even have an idea. We can't even assume that people know. And even if people know, like if the side chick says, oh, there's a spirit upon me that wants to be sleeping with people's husbands, do you understand? That one is not fully well. We can, yeah, and I accept that. But how many of them do you really want to deal with when all you have is one man? Like the side chicks can be 5, 10, 15, 20, but you have just one husband. So it is actually logical, rational, emotional, and normal to deal with the source of the pain and the issue. This psychological denial, tantrums, drama, it will hurt us all. You can die in the process. Like a lot of things can happen. Let's get back to the basics, fix the issue. What's going on? Daddy, what's going on? Anything you call each other, babe, darling, smoothie, ice cream, honey, all of those things. Let us deal with the issue. I am rooting for you, and I know that the spirit of turbulence is not in you. We are tired of street fighting. Have mercy, please. Have mercy.